Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jack, and welcome back to another video. And this is a little update video on the beta codes that I have said a while back when I made a video talking about how I'm going to do a beta code giveaway. And rest assured that I have not betrayed you, and I wasn't just doing that as clickbait. There is very little to no reason for me to be doing clickbait videos on my channel or whatnot. But some of you have been asking me here and there, and some of you more than once have been asking, like, when are those beta? When are you going to give me? When are we going to have those beta codes? And the thing is, I haven't even received any yet. And I guess there was a video, there was a little article posted on Charlie Intel about a day or two ago, as I went on stream the other day, and I read it, and it looks like that beta codes are not going to be rolling out to in people's emails until the day of the beta itself. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on that because I haven't even received it yet either. So if I haven't received it, then I won't be able to give them out, obviously. But as soon as I do, rest assured that the beta codes will be rolling out to you. And I don't know how to do private messages here on YouTube or whatnot, but you can contact me on Twitter. Most of you have the few of you that wanted a beta code have contacted me on Twitter for the most part, so I can just DM you the codes or whatnot when I get them. And just please let me know, update me, and let me know which console you want it on. I've pre-ordered. I pre-ordered for the Xbox and the PlayStation because I want to get as much time with the beta as possible, and I'm fortunate enough to have both consoles, so I'll take advantage of it. And man, speaking of having on both consoles, since I mainly play on Xbox and I'm used to the Elite controller that I play on, it's going to feel a little weird playing on PlayStation. I do know that I'm probably going to play flipped in terms of how the triggers and the bumpers are going to work. And I know I'm going to play tactical, but I don't know if I'm going to use stick and move or not. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Well, actually, I don't think you can use tactical and stick and move. So I'm probably going to stick to tactical, and I'm not even going to worry about stick and move. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. So, and it's going to feel a little weird because the controllers feel so different from one another. I obviously prefer the Xbox controller as well, but it's just some getting used to. It's no big deal, and it's always enjoyable, and that's what counts the most. So it's going to be very interesting to say the least. And I also wanted to say something else in this commentary. I didn't want to just give you a little bit of an update, but I also wanted to tell you that now with this beta coming out, there's going to be a lot of returning Call of Duty players that were 100% Call of Duty diehards, and they only either come back for Treyarch games or they only come back for betas to see if the game's going to be good before deciding on making a purchase and all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, to my knowledge, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, there's no the amount of people that play the beta is not as many as the amount that play the full game on release. Obviously, one of those reasons is because it's a private beta that requires a pre-order, and again, there's only so many beta codes that are given out or shared or whatnot. So there's that, and again, there's also the fact that there's going to be a lot of returning diehard Call of Duty fans. So as well, I also wanted to tell you that if you run into a lot of good players, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's skill-based matchmaking in the beta. It just means that there are a lot of good diehard Call of Duty fans that are back and they want to try the game, and there's not as many people playing, and there's going to be a lot of people that are interested in Call of Duty that are fans that are going to at least try the beta before deciding. So if you get more of a concentrated amount of good players in the beta, just know that it is normal, and it is normal to struggle, just like it is normal to struggle at the beginning of every Call of Duty. Remember, even though this game has a lot of similarities, even though Black Ops 4 is said to have a lot of similarities to Black Ops 3, they're still not the same game, believe it or not. There's just a little subtle changes and all the little differences and stuff like that, and omissions and additions. All those little things, they do add up in the end. So, and then there's also the maps, and then there's a whole bunch of things. I mean, so all those little things, they do make a difference. So please bear that in mind. So, and don't let that discourage you from enjoying the game. There are a few things in life that you don't really have to be good at to enjoy. And believe it or not, Call of Duty could be one of those things. Now, I know that most of us enjoy Call of Duty a hell of a lot more when we do well. I get it, I understand it, especially if we've been playing for a long time and we've done what it takes in order to become a better player, and we have become better. So I understand that completely. But let's keep things positive, and let's keep things a little bit realistic. When there's when there's more than above average amount of good players in the game, it's normal to not always do well. It's normal to kind of struggle or whatnot. So just think of it as, hey, is the game fun? Let's break it down, because in the beginning, for all of us, for those of us that are better players now that were once not very good, in the beginning, I'm sure, regardless of how we played, we were still having fun with the game, which is why we played the game in the first place, right? So even if it means going back to that kind of mindset, which is quite frankly the mindset, in my opinion, that we should always have, because it's a much healthier and positive mindset, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, and I think it's the way that we should approach this beta. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on the beta codes, as well as a few thoughts of encouragement and positivity before this thing comes out. It's going to be a big week for Call of Duty. As always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. If you didn't, let me know what I could do to make my videos better. I'll be looking forward to you guys getting back with me that wanted beta codes, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.